Wolfie of Wolfie's Subnautica Let's Play. I'm now on my new Xbox One X on this particular stream, and the transfer didn't go quite as I had planned. For some reason, Subnautica now, when I load it, it refuses to sync. As such, for some reason, the load game after I loaded this game, it was reset back to prior to 2. So I lost the trip to the island, all the stuff I found, the base construction. So it looks a little different than it did in the last episode, because I had to reconstruct it all over again. I had to go to the island all over again, and so I rebuilt everything. And I think in the end, I organized it a little bit better. Anyway, it's still the 2 large rooms here with a cross section, and the ending room out here, which will ultimately be my alien containment, and then the exit once I build the Cyclops, so I'll be able to park the Cyclops here and come in the base fairly easily.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I've moved the power panels, the solar panel, the solar array. I took those off of the platform out here, and I got my starter crop going here. Built another one over here for the creep vines. I got 3 stories on here, so that this one up here will eventually be my bedroom. And I moved all the solar panels over here on the roof of the moon pool, so they get full sun. So what we're going to do today, oh, excuse me. I think the plan today is going to be heading out to the Aurora. And I built two beds similar to last episode. Threw in some extra planters with the marble melons in here, and then added the 2 trees here. Top off everything here. A couple more. Top the water off here. There, 100%. Okay, what we've done is I've set up my kit here to board the Aurora. As you can see, I dropped off the Sea Glide. I'm no longer carrying that. We won't need it. The majority of our time we're going to be above water, and when we are in water, the Sea Glide is going to be virtually useless. What we absolutely do need is the propulsion cannon. What we absolutely do need is the fire extinguisher. A blade is handy, but not critical. It is kind of nice because there's a couple of biters and some leeches inside, and I've a nutrient block, a couple of jugs of water to get started with, and then just some leftover peepers that I had cooked. And these are all cured foods, so they won't spoil. And then, of course, the fire extinguisher. And the last piece that we're going to... The last pieces are out in the moon pool, in the shuttle itself, or in the sea moth itself. I've installed pockets on it, so I've got 3 storage. Here's can see I've got 3 storage, and I've outfitted it with the Mark III depth module, which I was able to acquire while I was rebuilding my base, and that's all built right here. And I also colored it up, because that flat color that it is sometimes kind of hard to see, and this lime green tends to show up quite well. Top those off. And the last piece that I want to, or last pieces I should say, that we have to bring along is I'm going to grab the repair tool. I want to grab the laser. And oops, you know what? I want 1 extra battery. I don't think I'll need it, because normally I end up picking up batteries out there out of loot chests. But I'm not entirely sure if the loot chests are random or not, or the same. But in any event, I'll bring an extra battery with me. Okay, so everything's kitted out here.
Welcome aboard. CAD systems online.
Okay, we're going to head off to the Aurora's bow section. We cannot enter, as far as I know, I've found no other entrance other than the bow. So we're going to put her up front. For the most part, we're going to stay out of the deep section here. I really don't want to tick off the Leviathan. Not yet, anyway. And there's our hull. Oh, sorry, guy. That probably stuck a little bit. Get to the forward section there. And there are Leviathans, both ends. We just need to be a bit cautious as we ease in here. Looks good. Sneak through here. Don't remember if there's anything down there. I don't think there is. Here we are at the Aurora. And our favorite friends, the spiders. I don't want to get too far up here. For some reason, last time I got up here and the sub got stuck on this ramp and I wasn't able to get it off. Totally hated that.
Warning, ship's structural integrity is low. Fire suppression equipment and laser cutters may be required. Exploration is conducted at your own risk.
Yeah, I'll take that risk, hon. Thanks. Alright, where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's just sucked. Where'd he go? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Another bad guys. Oh, I hear him. I hear him chattering. Oh, where is he? jump around so bad. I know he's here. Enough. Oh, another guy. Bye-bye. See ya. Okay. What do we got? Water. Yep, take that. Another one.
Caution. Scans show the digestive tracts of nearby life forms contain human tissues.
Means they ate the crew. That's why. That's their way of explaining why there's no bodies on the ship. I'm guessing they probably did that to keep the rating of the game. They had bodies up here. I'm pretty sure the game rating would probably have to come down. They wanted to keep the game rating low for everybody. That's my guess. Here. I don't remember any other chests or not. Get. There's a kit in there. Sure, we'll find.
Aurora systems are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
In other words, we gotta go get it.
Integrating new PDA data.
Exiting mode. Loading voice recognition. Engineer Barclay and Chief Technology Officer you identified.
Drone, get me a propulsion cannon.
Repulsion cannon retrieved.
Hey, Berkeley. Install that circuit box with that repulsion cannon and you'll punch a hole in the cargo bay.
Damn it, Drone, I said propulsion, not repulsion. Recalibrate sensors.
Sensors recalibrated.
Sensors aren't the problem. I tweaked the program. It's like you now. It doesn't like being told what to do.
Drone, I know...
His name's Albert now.
Albert, I know it's not your fault, but it would really help me do my job if you'd bring me what I asked for. Thanks for your time.
Propulsion cannon retrieved.
Thank you. Now go away.
Entering hibernation mode.
Boss, this hobby of yours isn't making my job any easier. Or safer.
Maybe so, but it's all that's stopping me from being so bored I take a spacewalk in my skivvies.
Okay, looks like I've got everything scanned here. I'm gonna grab this data pad.
Integrating new
Note
PDA
to self.
data.
And if you notice the code right there, cargo bay code, 1454, that's the code we need to get in.
Integrating new PDA data.
Let you guys read that on your own. Okay, we're going to head to cargo bay. And here's one of the blockages, and one of the reasons why you need the propulsion cannon. Right now.
Scans of damage to the Aurora do not match any known offensive technologies.
The heck was that code? Documents don't need that. Versifiers don't need that. Those two stuff. 1454. Beans. We're looking for stash boxes, scannable items, things like that. If you don't have it already, here's one of those floodlights. Odds are you probably have it already. Don't think most of these cargo containers are going to contain anything. That doesn't hurt to look anyway. Oh, more water.
Integrating new PDA data.
You guys read that on your own. Nutrient block. Water. I mean, it's going to come to a certain point where up the water because it's going to fill up my inventory. It's not like something I can't get. There was one stashed somewhere, kind of hidden in a corner, I thought. Okay. Now it took me a while. Initially, I putzed around with this thing, trying to figure out how to see if I can get this elevator running, and I finally gave up. I don't think you can, to be quite honest. Kind of fidget your way by here. Now there are leeches in the water down here. You can see those guys down there. They are very much not fun. They swim to you and attack to your arm. Like that. They will stick themselves to your arm and bleed you. And I made the mistake once. Why am I not hitting him? What the heck? No. Wouldn't I hit him? Anyway, I made the mistake of, oh, I'll just jump in my sub. Brilliant idea, and it almost killed me. I'm not here, obviously, because I didn't have my sub in here. Once you're in your sub, you can't hit your arm to get them off, so they continue to bleed you, and it almost killed me till I figured out I had to get out of the sub to deal with it. So I could get out of the sub, and then you can either use just your hand or preferably a knife, and it will kill them much, much, much faster. I think you have to hit them 2-3 times with your hand to get them off. But I think twice with a knife will kill them. Oh, forgot, since we've already got it, I didn't think to show you guys. If you have not completed your all of your engine parts for the Cyclops, there's one right here. It's been there in every game that I've loaded, so it may be a fixed item. So if you're missing an engine part for your Cyclops, there you go. Sorry, I meant to tell you guys about that on the way down. Okay, there's really nothing down there to worry about. Well, the water is absolutely completely clear here. You are indeed underwater. It'll start counting down. I don't know, it's a weird glitch in the game here that it doesn't actually show the water in this section. It's really weird. Thank you. Okay, so we'll head to Seamoth Bay, and this is the reason why we wanted the repair tool. Queue up repair tool. Because if you recognize this panel, it looks just like the one that you had to repair in the escape pod. And if you run across the same panel in a wreck, you can repair it. Just like you did on the escape pod, and you'll see you can now open the door. And if you didn't already have it, there's 1, 2, and where's the third one? Third is to the Seamoth. I swear there was 3 pieces of the Seamoth. Maybe not. I guess not. I thought there was 3 pieces. Anyway, if you don't have your Seamoth by now, there's pieces for it. So let's grab this data pad.
Integrating new PDA
Not
data.
really something we want to read on your own. But if you notice, there's a Seamoth depth module Mark 1, a freebie sitting right there. I've already built mine. I don't really need it. So. Alright, that's pretty much in here. Now let's cut this open. Now see how the water suddenly appeared? So here's the reason we brought the cutter. I used to be so worried about swimming through that. Said, you know, those edges are gotta be really hot. But yeah, no, not so much. Okay, we're gonna make use of our flashlight in here. Not absolutely critical, but it does help. Flavor text for you to read. And you are underwater, despite the fact that it looks completely clear here. And if you gotta check all the lockers because there's a couple of them with hidden goodies in them. Offer. This is an important piece, and if you notice, there's a code right at the end, 1869, cabin 1. We'll need it later. Battery sitting there. We'll take that. Water. Let's get to the point where we probably drink one. Sure. Check that one. Sometimes there's stuff that spawn inside there. Here we go. Locker, battery. Okay, we don't really need fire extinguisher for this, I don't think. But we do need our air tool. Notice that panel right there on the wall. Just get to it without having to use a fire extinguisher. Good. So here's a prawn bay. And goodies lie in here. I think there's ever been anything over here, but it doesn't hurt to make sure. I should have done the drive bay first. Ah, well. Alright. So, odds are you probably do not
black box signature
have
originating on the other side of the hull breach in this room.
the prawn suit yet. Need our scanner back because that's scrolled off. Okay. Sneak in here. There's one. Two. Up there's three. And that clears these out. There's a goodie sitting right here. Storage module. That'll be nice. Then our last prawn piece is right here.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, just so happens.
New blueprint acquired. Vital signs stabilizing.
We got plenty. Okay, we can't get up over here without going through the fire. However, we can pop up over here. Can use the propulsion rifle and yank those down if you want to. It's easier just to jump up there. So living quarters, and supply, and canteen. So I want to kind of clean the joint out. Got some water. Some nutrient bars over here. That I know of, you cannot manufacture the nutrient bars at all. Water. Okay, fire extinguisher here. Now, if you don't already have it, there's the vending machine. And there's a scannable shelf here. They run all along here.
New blueprint acquired.
There's a table, the trash can if you don't already have it, chair. Grab the poster. Inventory is full. Grab the data pad.
Integrating new PD.
Grab the counter.
New blueprint acquired.
Yep. All right. Off down some of these smaller waters. Those guys. Watch out on these two fish. Grab the fire extinguisher. There's also a clear table here, a bar table, if you don't have it already. I mean, the object is not to play fireman through this entire wreck. And there's not enough fire extinguishers to put every single fire out. So you want and not use them willy-nilly. This is cabin 1. Yep. So there's a section here.
Yeah.
Gotta get. There's like the little ghost. I'll partially put this one out. I thought I would anyway. Okay, here's a bed. A bed for you to scan.
New blueprint acquired.
Data pad. Flavor text.
Integrating new PDA
Battery.
data.
Another battery. Want these carry-alls. There's that. Is that current fire extinguisher? 8%. Oh, it's almost done. Go in a corner here. I'll drop that. Drop that. 3. I'll drop the health pad. Don't really need that bad. Oops. Pick it up. Thank you. There we go. Disinfectant water. Okay. More water. There. Data pad.
Integrating new PD.
Listen, I I know I don't have the right to make demands of you, but I need you to understand that I want to change our arrangement.
I hear what you're saying, and I will try to respect it. How would you like to change it?
I would like to reduce our contact hours.
How much further can we do that?
To 0.
You're dumping me.
I'm changing the terms of our relationship.
How is it still a relationship if we don't see each other?
It's a relationship of a kind. You have so many expectations.
I so want these
I feel you
storage
just want to
bags.
spend more time with that dumb guy in his dumb robot suit.
That's not.
I like
a
those
feeling.
storage bags
It's a
because
judgment.
I can tuck them
And
underneath
I feel
things.
hostility in what you're saying. Perhaps your jealousy is a sign that you need to take another look at your business model. Why can't you just be happy for me?
I am happy for you, and I'm happy for all the guys in the prawn bay. I'm just not happy for me.
This is why I want to change our arrangement.
There was one in here. There is. Okay. I'll tell you what. Let's store. All these waters. That one. I'm trying to remember, I thought there was another one. Other than the one back here. Grab that guy. Grab that guy. Poster. That's it for in here. Skedaddle back to the sea moth. Store some of that stuff out there. I'll pick it up later. Here. Just kind of half scanning, making sure I didn't forget anything in here. Not really not that far into the wreck, so that long of a trip back to this. I got all these. Make sure I can jump in. Faster than walking all the way around. I just didn't want to hit any underwater debris and die. That would have sucked. Store these posters. Need it. Storage module can go in there. That module. Poster. So we had two modules. Oh, it was a storage module. Another fridge. these. Off my health packs. Let's see if I can get these. There's two here. These. Okay. Alright. Should level our way back up there again. See if we can do administration. Yep. That wasn't too terrible of a long trek. Frees up our inventory to bring home some more stuff. Now, we have actually unlocked all three vehicles. They'd already unlocked the Seamoth, the Seamoth, the Cyclops, and then now the prawn suits. Gives us all the vehicles. It's just a matter of building them. So we restored it. Yep. And we'll grab that back. Another water, I think that was it. Posters. Yeah, those posters you can put up in your base. That's it. Water. And a health pack. Tote them along, we can always throw them overboard. Okay. Food. Poster. Okay, remember we had a note to self. Sweet deal, I think it was. Documents go away. Sweet offer, there it is. So 18. Six, 9, unlocked. whole shelf and scan. Hadn't gotten.
New blueprint acquired.
Stop picking those up. There's only one of those things that I just picked up in the game anywhere, and that was it. There's only one baseball cap. That's it. Double bed. We got a single bed before. Now we can build that. Some flavor text.
Integrating new
Didn't have the
PDA
chair
data.
or the desk. You can grab that. Okay. Yeah, I like those carryalls. We can't make them. Sneak by here so I can burn. No, we can't get in this one because it's locked. And we don't have the code for the captain's quarters yet. So we'll be back here later. I do know the code, but again, with this playthrough, I'm kind of playing it through, trying to stick to the storyline without skipping ahead, even though I know the code to that room. Okay, I think covered everything in here. Okay. Ow, that was kind of dumb. Did you think you were going to dive? Silly. Okay. We'll eventually want to drop in here, but I forgot to do the drive bay, which is in this intersection back here. I wish I had done it before coming in here. They usually do.
The drive core shielding sustained internal damage during collision. Do not attempt repair without appropriate
We
qualification.
really can't fidget through here. Right there. It's too close for me. Okay. That one just keeps lighting up. Okay. We're going to need our repair tool. And where's our knife? There it is. Might as well quaff one of these waters while I'm here. Okay, oops. There's a goodie right here.
Warning, local radiation at maximum tolerable level.
What we need to do, if you notice, there's these like
Blueprint acquired.
spitting little sparky places here. Okay, you gotta get those fixed.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
So she'll tell you how many's left.
Containment breach repaired. Further
Got 9
breaches
left.
detected.
Oh, she wants me to scan it. Okay, whatever. There. Okay, there's more of those leeches in the water down here, which is why I made very sure I had my knife queued up. See, there's one going down there. There goes another one. So, it's a matter of getting in the water with them and whacking them where possible. Luckily, the water is crystal clear in here. Makes it a little bit easier to see them guys. Odds are I'm still going to get hit. They kind of tend to sneak up behind me while I'm trying to fix the holes in the
Containment
engine.
breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
He almost got me, didn't he? Where is he? And it helps to have the large O2 tank in here, because as you can see, you can stay underwater for a considerable amount of time. You're not that far underwater, so your tank lasts a really long time. Gotcha. Gotcha. Stay dead. Oh. I gotta weed a few of them guys down, otherwise they sneak up behind you while you're trying to fix stuff.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches
5
detected.
left. So basically just look for the sparks pouring out of these 4 columns and fix the hole.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Now once we get all these done,
Containment breach repaired.
get off. Wanna play? Play? Let's play. Come on, let's play. I hate these guys almost as much as exploding crayfish. It's fixed up.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
2 left.
Containment breach
1
repaired.
left.
Further breaches detected.
There he is down there. Say, just look for the little sparks. Sometimes that last one's really hard to find. Alrighty. Fixed.
Drive core breach sealed. Radiation levels decreasing.
Okay, so we took care of business. So we got everything done. So now, slowly, the radiation zone around the Aurora will slowly decrease over time, and eventually we will no longer need the rad suit that we're currently wearing. All right, our way through here one more time. Grab some air. So we've sealed the breach. Radiation's fixed. We've looted all the crew's quarters with the exception of the captain's quarters, because I don't have the code for it yet. And you will get that eventually. Now, to get out of here, this is a nightmarish twist and turn of pipes and stuff. So if you stand here where the prawns were before we scanned them, and you look toward that that door, we're going to be heading back toward this column, this back corner here. So we're going to go underneath here, we're going to swim to the wall over here, and then we're going to swim back that way. And it does help to have the flashlight, yes. There is a flashlight laying down here somewhere along the way, usually. Yeah, there it is. No battery, but of course we picked up a ton of batteries. So if by chance you don't have a flashlight, there you go. Finagle our way up here. And see that bit of water up there? That's where we're going. Swing back around. In here. I don't recall anything being in this particular room. Up here. Right down we go. And the piece that we need, data that we need, is right here. So that's the black box data.
Integrating new PDA data.
That she wanted us to acquire. So we're going to need our welder. One more time here. Lab here, and there is a code for this door to unlock it. Kind of not totally clear on why we need it. There it is right there.
Data.
Because, you know, you can just swim around. This is the other side of the door. There, like I said, there is a code. I don't recall there's anything in here, but look at it anyway. 6483. I don't think there was anything in here that I ever needed. 6, 4. Please with the bobbing 8. Bunch of flasks and stuff. Don't really see anything. Another water. Inventory full. Oh.
Databank corruption was detected on your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
Let back here. Grab some more air. Okay. I mean, there's some lab equipment here you can pick up if you want it to decorate your house. Some containment flasks. There's that was a large one. You'll find small ones around as well. Might as well grab this data pad.
Integrating new PDA
Flavor
data.
text. And this is the other side. We could have unlocked the same with the same code, by the way. Nope. All right. Get out of Like I said, you can schlep through there if you wanted to. Okay, fire extinguisher time again. This one. We're not going to need it anymore. We're done. There's another one if you want it. Okay, and to get out, propulsion cannon. Get that out of the way. Chuck him out the way. I think that's really everything. Oh, he got me. Oh, good hit, good hit, good hit. Enjoy your swim. Okay, I think that's really everything. That's basically everything here on the inside. Yeah, like we need more water. Spiders, I don't recall anything else being around here. Nope. Okay, so we're done. Okay. It's a good run. Got pretty much loaded up. Fly. All right, let's head home.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And we got out of here in the daylight. Awesome. Nailed that timing. Now we'll be back in there once we get the captain's code via radio. But there's an event coming up. I didn't really want to initiate. It's probably not going to have anything I gotta have. Oh, another battery. Wow.
Fluid intake.
Yeah, okay. Sure. Not like I don't have some. Look, I can pick up the battery now. Spied another box in the corner over there. Excuse me. Let's see what's in here. Oh, replace some water. No, thank you. All good. Now that we got the prawn suit, in in case you didn't know, see this? You'll find these large deposits like this, and this one happens to be titanium. You'll find these in silver, gold, quartz. I've never seen one in diamond, but that doesn't mean they don't exist. Gold, lead, but you can't mine these. I mean, you can't hit them with a knife. There's nothing you can do. What you need is the prawn suit with a drill arm. And the prawn suit by itself won't do it. You have to have the special drill arm. And I happen to have already found the prawn suit drill arm when I was rebuilding everything for the base again. So I have the drill arm already. And now that I've had a trip through the Aurora, I have the prawn suit. Put it on. Bonus. Chug back here. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Knife here. There's one needs balance.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Get one. So there we are. 2, and we're almost completely filled up again to full health again, or you're in water. And 3, and she was about to start complaining. I was going to die. Okay, let's store this stuff. I'm gonna put those out. I don't know what's with the rotation on this stuff. Keeps wanting to shift. So you see, I already found one in a wreck. Ah, really? pressed the wrong freaking button. Trigger. Oh, and it rotates back. Lame. See how those bags make really nice little storage. I mean, they're not big. They only hold nine items. You know, 3. Okay, complete batteries. I think I exchanged one out. So let's put the dead one in for charge. Stow the other ones. Need fire extinguishers anymore, so we're gonna throw those in the garbage can. Don't need them. Don't need the Cyclops module until we build a Cyclops. So we'll stash that for now. Pull these out of here. There. Where the batteries and yep. There. Don't remember if I put anything in my working pocket here. Nope. That's the stuff that I normally carry with me when I'm out and about. Those in my bedroom. Posters. Probably put upstairs. Dream blocks. And I've already got full storage. I've already got Seamoth Mark 1, but I typically end up making 2 sea moths to shuttle stuff back and forth between bases, so that extra Mark 1 depth module will come in handy, and so will the storage module for the we'll put that in the prawn suit. I noticed a poster I missed. You're probably thinking, oh my god, a whole ton of batteries. Oh, contraire. Because to make power cells, which I actually managed to loot 3 from Rex already, it would take 2 batteries and a piece of rubber to make a power cell. And you'll want extra power cells for the Cyclops to carry with you, because you can't dock it in a moon pool. You can't plug it into a base. However, I did get really lucky on some wrecks. I found one wreck that had 2 Cyclops module prints, which is just, I don't think it's ever happened. I got the I got the thermal reactor module out of a wreck, and I got the repair module out of the exact same wreck. Out of 2 different wrecks, I got the sonar upgrade and the fire suppression upgrade. If I'm not mistaken, I believe short of the drone tube upgrade, which lets you, the decoy tube, which lets you put 5 decoys in, which is a pet peeve of mine. It should be 6, because when you make a decoy, you make them in pairs. So you make 2, 4, or 6. You can't make 5 decoys. So they should have 5 slots in the upgrade for the decoy tube. So you can put 6 in there. I think that's. Oh, I got the grappling arm and the drill arm, and last episode we got the torpedo arm. I think that's all the arms for the prawn suit. I've never seen any others, so if there are any others, I've never found one. Let's grab our med kit, drop that off. Now, the reason I put those tools in here is because I knew I would have the batteries here. I want to 94, good, 67, change it. 46, change it. Scanner, 39, oh yeah, change that. Okay, got batteries here, fully charged. That one's still working. Right, there. Now we need to, propulsion's full up, battery. Actually need to drop some of this stuff off that I don't use that often. Habitat builder can live with on that. Need to swap the battery out for the laser cutter. I don't like having that low. There we go. Okay, let's get the repair tool. That's all topped up. Good. 100%, 100%, 66%. And we don't have room on our charger yet, so we'll just keep that one in our pocket to remind us to put it on there. And we'll put these 2 tools in the pocket here on the sub. You know what? I don't remember putting that. Did I drop off extra water and extra brick there? I did have 2 batteries in that pocket. Stow the food. Put the brick in there. And the disinfected water in there. I think that's it. We just got to remember to recharge that. Next drip. I don't recall if we need a seal light, but we'll go ahead and get it anyway. Scanner, blade, flashlight. Good. Okay, that was a nice haul. Quick save there. Now, as a review, as far as base building pieces, unlock some interior pieces here. We got 2 beds out of there. As you can see, I already had the table. We got the counter and the shelf and the wall shelf. And if you didn't have it already, you would have gotten the vending machine. Not the command chair. I think this office chair, the swivel chair, and desk would have also been in there. I think there was a bench too, but I almost always have that long before I go in there. If I remember right, there was a picture frame on one of the walls, but I didn't bother because I knew I already have it. I think that's it. 4 things that we could have gotten out of there. Guess that's it. Okay, I guess time for our next radio message. I'm pretty sure what this is going to be.
This is Life Pod 7. Coordinates
surprise.
attached. Pod
Not the
is
one I thought it
structurally
was.
sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Okay. Oh, we don't need that right now. We don't need that right now. No, we didn't. I haven't done that one yet. That one. We don't need that one. We've done it. Did it? Okay. So the message
Signal
she said.
coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
So Life Pod 7. So we gotta figure out where that is. So 1 kilometer southwest of the Aurora's stern section. 200 meters of water. Well, I guess we could go see if we could find that one. How successful I'm going to be at it. No sense of carrying the battery with me. He's charged. Yes, indeedy. 100%. 100%. Not 100%. That's 100%. Charge the 66 one. There. Oops, wrong side. I'll throw those batteries in that pocket over here. I like to have extras, especially for the cutting torch, because it eats batteries bad. All right.
Welcome
So-
aboard, Captain. All systems online.
That was southwest of the Aurora's stern section. Dang. here. That's the stern section. We're going to be taking a risk. I haven't planted the beacon that I normally plant over here. There'd be monsters here. Don't want the sub to get eaten again. Just wrong pocket. Ah, missed by that much. Right here by this engine. Okay, that gives us a marker of the over stern section. So now don't gotta take the sub over there and irritate the Leviathan. Oopsie. Just a scratch. They'll puff out. It's okay. Be going over 1 kilometer or 1,000 meters. Southwest. So 200 feet. Just kind of scooch along here. Kind of pan back and forth, see if we can spot this guy. 6. It's 200 foot of water. That's a giant hill here in the way. Oh, everybody's favorite shark. Southwest, 200 feet. Okay. 59. So that's a little too deep. I think we missed it.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I'm not A squirrel with a
Passing
ruby.
200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
See more rubies. All right. I always had trouble finding these. The ones without a marker. It's too shallow here. I think that said 200 feet, did it not? Sank 200 meters. Low ecological activity. 1 kilometer southwest. God, I hate these guys with a passion. Okay, we're 1 kilometer. That's a hellacious drop off. Can't be down there. It's gotta be up on this ridge somewhere, maybe? Okay. Alright. Just charge the batteries. Okay. Okay. I've had enough, honestly. Where's their beacon? Over there. 87. Any further out and it gets too deep. It says 200 meters. Okay, clearly not down there.
aboard, Captain.
Oh, that's one of the alien containment areas, which we'll get to visit later. I don't think you can activate the portal from this side. I think you have to activate it from the other side anyway, so it doesn't matter. They call it alien cache, but there's nothing in it cached. Where the heck is that pod? You know, these guys really make me want to put a torpedo on them. Honestly. Now see why I carry this? That repair tool? Where is he? Lost him. There it is. There it is. Right. The heck? Oh. Toy car. You know, I don't think I've ever... Oh my god, and another hat. I'd never seen another hat.
I've tried everything. The analysis circuits on the fabricator are fried. Can barely manufacture the most basic of materials. Want a battery? Here, have a children's toy. Need deep-sea diving equipment? Have some lab tech. Hungry? I'll turn that fruit into dust for you. I'm going forward with trial and error. I hit every button here has got to make something useful eventually.
Doll is interesting. Must be the lab equipment he was talking about. That was worth a shot. I thought maybe, what the heck, I could make a doll. Nope. No worky. Nope. Well. Is there anything else useful around here? take the scrap metal. Take the lithium too. Miss me.
There's 30 seconds.
Start playing it soon. It's at 200 meters and it's only 178, 180 to the floor. I suppose that's close enough. Clean up the quartz while we're here. Make more glass. Use the titanium out of the scrap metal. There's another one. These sharks aren't here. Oh, inventory full. Okay. Oh, we're scanning that before. I was right. I hadn't. Let's remember what that looks like. That will... say this without spoilers. Those will become important at a certain point. Okay. I was really hoping for that doll. I wonder. Did that unlock anything? Doubt it. It did say. Did not say blueprint unlocked. To be honest, that's the first time I've actually found that life pod. I don't see that doll in here. I tried to pick it up and it wouldn't let me pick it up. I could only scan it. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. I can make them. Oh, I can make the doll. Oh, that's killer. Sweet. Alright. Yeah. Bother somebody else. What is that? What's in that? Probably something I already got. What the hell is it? Oh, the laser. Got it. Look like something completely different. Well, I have to say, the
Seek fluid intake.
loading on the Xbox One X is considerably faster yet have to sit here and wait. I mean, I can see it loading, but it's way better, way faster than it was in the Xbox One S. So yeah, they definitely gotta get some optimization going in that code. Gray hat to go with our blue hat. And we got a car, which won't fit in that locker. Yay. I think we gotta get busy working on our bedroom up there at some point.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, all good. And I'm near certain what this radio message is going to be.
This is Life Pod 2, coordinates attached. We're
Wow,
way past our
it's
safe
not.
depth and bleeding O2. We'll have to swim for the surface, but it's 500 meters straight up. We'll make for the rendezvous and keep you posted. Out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Pod 2. There we go. 500 meters. Not a problem. It's all popped off.
Welcome
Good to
aboard.
go.
All systems online.
All right. Over there. Yeah, that's not the message I thought it was going to be. We've already gotten one message from the Sunbeam. And I'm expecting another message from them shortly. Yeah, see, we have loading. See how that stuff popped in? But on the... Oh, really? I swear I had that cleared. On the Xbox One S, that would have taken forever to load in, and I probably would have run in straight into it. Sitting at 200. It's okay. I got a Mark III, which is the max depth for this thing. That's the deepest. 900 meters is the deepest this sub will ever go in this game. I mean, unless somebody comes up with a mod or something, which I doubt. I think this is out there in the bulb zone, but I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm like a squirrel with these wrecks. Gotta check them out. And they're on that one. Oops, sorry. No, it's not. We're in the blood kelp zone. Oh, I need some of this stuff anyhow.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Perfect.
Blueprint acquired.
Oh, and we got the shrooms. Deep shrooms. Need these. Bad. I know, it hurts. But I've been needing those. I've been needing those. So this was a perfect excuse to come out here. Yeah, this whole zone has some serious creep factor to it. Perfect music for it too. Don't believe I've scanned these guys. Oh, I don't like him. Oh God, there's two of them. Those guys will kill us up. They have an EMP pulse, which shuts down your all your electronics. Anything that's electrical, shut it down. So good to keep your distance out of it. Pod 2. Okay.
Integrating.
Flotation devices failed.
We're flooding. Evacuate.
Wait. I can reconfigure the O2 system to act as a bilge pump.
Yeah. You see that didn't work out well for her?
It's working.
Okay, good news. We're alive and we've stopped sinking.
Bad?
The oxygen's going to run out in 30 minutes and we're 500 meters down.
What do we do?
We'll have to use the remaining juice to send a distress call, to build whatever gear we can. Then we find a way to the surface.
Yeah, see how it killed the headlights on the sub. You've already got plenty of gel sacks, and if you didn't, that's one. Scanning for more rubies. But these right here are not rubies, even though they glow red. There's that blood oil from the blood kelp. I don't see any more rubies.
"30 seconds.
Oh, where'd I park? Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh, there it is.
Oxygen.
Whew. That was too close. Okay, let's get these blood kelp mushrooms back. I'm surprised there's no data pad in this one though. I was really expecting a data pad in this one. But there is absolutely no data pad in this. I mean, locker. For a blueprint, I mean. Okay, we're out of here. those large nodes. They're all over the place. Down the shroom forest lies underneath this whole section out here. Scanning around for wrecks that maybe I hadn't hit yet.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Wise, thank you. Don't think we put anything in the pocket, did we? Oops. Nope. Okay, first things first. Blood kelp planted. And deep shrooms. Get one row of those started. Then I'll harvest those and I can plant the last row here to fill those in. We can make benzene now out of the blood kelp. Can make, oh, that's just all the quartz we picked up. Because we did score some nice round of quartz there. Collection of rubies. Don't know how much more we're going to need of that, to be honest with you. Store those temporarily. Really? How did those not get planted? I swear I planted those. But whatever. battery. Instruments. 50. I think I just clicked the wrong one. I did. 100%. Throw those on charge. Oh, good. Okay. Now, is it the message I expected?
Playing partially translated broadcast.
Oh.
Destroyed. Mode. Patrol. New targets unaccounted for. 1.
That's some creepy stuff right there. Okay, so what do we need for making a bed upstairs? Fiber mesh, titanium. Fiber mesh, we all know where that comes from, right? Fiber mesh, check. See why I planted those? Don't have to. Fiber mesh. And stash the... why would I have put those in there? Oh, I bet you I accidentally had the wrong container selected. Whoopsie. Okay. Store the sig line. Grab that. Okay. Here's my arms space. 3, I think. 2. 2 in ammo glass. And I scored. Oh my god. Locker full of teeth. And even more teeth than would fit in that locker. I found a place where the sharks would just swimming around and around and around and around in one spot. It was crazy. And they constantly picking up the metal because I had remember how I said I don't destroy all, or I don't convert all the metal into titanium. I seeded an area with like 4 or 5 pieces of metal, maybe 6. I don't remember the actual number. But there was like 4 sharks just constantly hanging. I want to see which side of the habitat. Another one. Okay, that's west. That's east. I don't want to build it behind that ladder. So I'm going to build it on the west side. That I checked first. West side, check. Buildy. See, it's above the water line.
Unless constructed with a specific
So
research
none of these
task
windows
in mind,
are degrading the
observatories and
base
other glass modules
structure
are improvements
value,
for
so I can
survival
completely
purposes.
surround this entire building with glass. It would make absolutely no difference to the structure of the base. However, if I put glass in this one, it will. Bed. Only one on the planet, so I really only need a single bed. There we go. That is so awesome. Watch the sunset. That's smooth. Okay, now let's get us some shelves. Let's put there. Sorry, OCD. Oh my god, it's bad. Right. Yep. Check, 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 check. I want a desk. I want a desk. Let's put my desk here. Nice. Check. I want a swivel chair here. I want it to face the desk to start with, but I should. It's one of the things they were complaining about in the game. Or on Reddit, I think. Is that it didn't swivel. And you know what? It doesn't. Go figure. They were right. It does not swivel. I could have swore it did. Let me put some odds and ends up there. Check. Alright, I want to count. Counter. Which is the front? Yep, that was the front. Just making sure. Okay. Square it up with that black spot. Just get it centered here. Square. Yeah, I wish it would actually let you put it closer to the wall. It doesn't. All right. Is that only the posters? And Natural selection. We'll keep. So I got 2 of those guys. Temporarily, we're gonna throw light, scanner, blade, repair in there. Some glass. I thought I made some glass. I turned it into glass, yep. The table here is why I've just made the glass. None. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, we so gotta make him. We so gotta make him. I have never made him, so yeah. We're making him. Oh, I'm digging that. So digging that. That's so cool. Okay, we had microscope. That. Sample. So that's why I temporarily got rid of the tools so I could put these on my hotbar a little bit easier. So we kind of scientific up this area here. Where is it? There it is. There. That looks nice. Okie dokie. Natural selection poster. The bear. And the hat. Okay. Put the poster right behind where the ladder is. Nice. So it's kind of coming together, huh? Okay, here we go with that silly rotation again. Gray hat. Let's try this. Hat collection. We got her. Our bear. Oh, fail. I forgot it activates the bed. Let's try that again. Now the bed, so I can't sleep in the bed again this soon. So now when I place the bear there, it doesn't freak. Great. We have 2 of those guys. We can put those right here. Personal storage in the bedroom. Nice. So I like those guys. there another? Is there anything else? Oh, the car. Oh, and another sample container. Yes, I do. Awesome. Sample container will go over here. Yeah. Nice, nice. So, trick seems to be starting there and then turning. That's a vet. I think that's the Corvette logo on the back. Yeah, well, very cool. And then there's something in the captain's cabin, which we can put on this shelf when we get there. Okay. Swivel chair, command chair, office chair. I think I like the office chair. I think I like the office chair. That one. Check it out. We'll take the one I don't like away. Let's see. This chair. Yeah. I got gray tiles on here, so like, yeah. Make sure he's sittable. He's not. So I gotta back it up a little bit. Office chair was the keeper. You gotta have a little bit of room on it, or it won't let you sit. There. Beautiful. Right. It's actually starting to look like home. I'll get some stuff to decorate that wall. That's so cool. I didn't have the bobblehead before.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome back to Subnautica. No! Oh, God! Ah! Oh, God! Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome back to Subnautica. No!
That's epic. Oh, God, that's funny. Okay, nice touch, guys. Good job, devs. Good job. Okay, now we got our bedroom set up. We can now sleep at night, which will
Seek fluid intake.
turn day into night into day for us. Oh, you know what I don't have? I don't have my captain's coffee maker. I must have. Captain must have his coffee.
You look like you could use some coffee.
You are absolutely right. I can.
Coffee completed.
Have my
Vital signs
coffee.
stabilizing.
Nummy nummies. Okay, cool beans. All right. That's a score. Okay, now I think we need more quartz. need to see how much that alien containment takes. 5 glass. 2,
Seek fluid intake.
5, 6. That's 3. 6. Oops. 6. 7. 8. I know she's gonna get cranky soon. Oh, we got radio message. Should get our knife back. So we can harvest the melons. Since we have 4 in here already, that explains why this one didn't get planted, because I must have had that selected by mistake. So we can eat all 4 out of that one.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And plant those seeds, which I accidentally. Everything's topped off. Okay, I will need a quartz, because once we build the alien containment, that will require a hatch. I'm trying to decide whether I want that thing downstairs or I want to start it upstairs. Why won't you go in there?
Aquariums provide an ideal opportunity to study alien fauna up close. Select carefully which life
Hatch.
forms you bring on board. They may also be studying you.
Gotta build a hatch to get in. Perfect. Now, to grab these 2 Reginalds. Okay, he looks healthy. We do not want to release one that has any of that green glowy dots on them, because that'll infect the entire tank. So you want to make sure whatever you release in here doesn't have those funky green dots on there. Let him go. See, that one has the green dots. So we are not going to release him in here. Because that would infect the entire tank. So we're gonna push it about here. And we're gonna...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And when you're collecting those guys, it's really hard to tell the ones that do and don't. Okay, he's clean. No green. Alright. We'll put him in there. Alright, as long as you have 2 of the same species in here, they will breed. So they're going to make basically infinite Reginalds. There we go. So we got 2 in there, and they're going to breed and make more. So we don't have to go out and chase those guys anymore. We don't really need a large supply of them. However, they are the best food source, so we want to cure them, because those blocks, there's a finite number of those blocks, those nutrient blocks, and these are the highest food source that we can cure. Second, they also are an excellent, I mean absolutely excellent in the bioreactor for fuel. Again, we don't have a bioreactor in this base. However, we can transport these to another base that we make. As long as we keep this aquarium tank. Now this will fill up. I think it'll hold 10. So once there's 10 in here, there no more will breed. So we come in here, and we take down 8 of them, leaving 2 to breed, and we can continue to harvest them from there. All right. Now that message is probably the one that I've been expecting. Need that titanium I'll hold on to. I think we're going to start collecting mats and build toward constructing our prawn suit and our Cyclops. And both of those consume great quantities of titanium. Let's get back up here. Cyclops, where are ya? Cyclops. No. Okay. The prawn suit requires 2 plasteel, and that is 20 titanium right there. And then the Cyclops itself requires 3, so that's 30, so that's 50 titanium that we're going to need. So that's I believe this locker is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we got 48 in there, so that requires one of these entire lockers plus some for those two items. Now let's see if this is the message from Sunbeam.
This is Sunbeam.
'Tis.
You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former. But that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
Okay, so that means Sunbeam is on their way. Let's scan that. I must have just... Oh. I bet you then I didn't scan the... Oh. Okay. When I pick this up, I will unlock a recipe.
New blueprint acquired.
Because remember, I just whacked it and got the spores, and that gives us the polyaniline, which we need hydrochloric acid, which is salt, and these mushrooms. So we're going to whack that one. 4. Is 4. Should fill up with some extras. There. Okay. So now we got a full. Rat growing. I guess we can look for metal while we're waiting on that next radio message to come in. I'm kind of done with stalker teeth for now. Come on. Metal salvage. Oh, there it is right there. Awesome beans. We're gonna need a whole bunch of that stuff. Not getting any pings. No, okay, there it is. It's starting to fill in. Oh, I don't have the speed module on it. I could probably make another range module too. Magnetite and copper, silver and gold. Yeah, let's max that bad boy out. Okay. Copper, silver, missed. Gold, magnetite. We're going to build a base to search for magnetite. Range, maxed it. Well, won't max the range out, but is